Hello everyone, welcome back to Trends and Support. So let's check Nifty movements for the coming days. And last week, last Friday, I already mentioned the support of 24 600 levels break. We will have a negative downside movement, and they try to. I already mentioned the levels that 24 725 below. We will have a negative movement downside towards the 24 660 and 610 range. So you can see after that 24 600 level, the last closing time it fell towards around 65 points. That means 24 535. And I already mentioned that the lower support was 24 550 to 510 range. So now you can see this pattern here. This was the W pattern formation, and we couldn't. It was tried to cross this one, but failed, and the expiry day it failed to cross and fell back. So the news also tariff news and everything is coming as a negative, and you see this pattern here. This was the last day's breakdown. That is 20, that was 24 660 range. So they tried to sustain this range, that is 600 range to 660, but you can see this was the falling moment of Nifty. So if you check this one in 15 minutes, then you will get this one. So they tried to cross this one, but it failed to cross this one. So this will act as the resistance for Monday onwards. And you check in 30 minutes. If any bounce back here, that means 24 500 range. That was the previous. I will show in the 4-hour chart. So this support is very difficult to cross. If we will move towards any bounce back, so this will be around 24 610 610 620 range. We will have a strong resistance. Then above this one, up to here, maybe if they want to make a little more higher level, that is 24 666 range. That means around 24 670 range, we will have another strong resistance. So this range should be a short side. That means that's a very good range for short side to downside if any bounce back. And you can see this around 24 698 to 700 range will be another strong resistance. So you will only get this range as a support, no, resistance for shorting or buying or PE side. And the downside, we will have only a, now we will have only this supports, that is around 24 500 range. That is a psychological support. So now let's go to move in 1 hour to 4-hour chart to see these downside supports. You can see this 4-hour chart. You can. I already mentioned last week that we are forming like an head and shoulder pattern here. That was in the 1 hour. If you see that, you can see the consolidation this range. Then it's formed like a head here and a small shoulder here. So now this one came like a head and shoulder here. If so, this was a 24 500 range as a psychological support of this triple bottom and something like that. So if we will not hold this 24 500 range, we will have a then downside of movement in Nifty, and even the news also not good. So if any bounce back, you can see this range will be that means this range could be that means sideways movement. This one mostly will come up to here. That means 24 9 922 maximum it can go towards 24 990 range. So if any bounce, then this can move this ways. Otherwise it little bounce then will fall. So if this was this is the current falling channel support, that is around 24 500 range. If this one not hold, then Nifty could move towards there is a small support here around 24 385 range, 385 400 range. Then this one mostly will move towards 24 120 range. So we can expect around 120 to 125 range. and this was the little in 4 hour support line also. So this formation is currently now this ways here. You can see maybe here, maybe little more up and down, then mostly will come down. So this could be the next movement of Nifty. So this may be around 24 122 125 range downside, otherwise 24 380 to 390 range 390 if the Nifty not hold 24 500 range. Now we can go to check Bank Nifty. In Bank Nifty, I already mentioned that we are heading in a downside, and the support was broken. And if any spike also, it will be limited. Then you can see the last day also. It's very difficult to sustain above this level. That means 56 200 to 300 level. And you can see the downside, and already mentioned 55 900 range break. We will have a downside movement towards the 55 570 range. So this was almost in a crucial range to uh, stop in the last days. So now next let's check this Bank Nifty levels. That means in 1 day chart, you can see I am removing this whole upper side one. So it's now already not required. So now the upper side is limited for Bank Nifty, and you can see the downside. This is the currently falling channel. So if any downside or slip from the lower side, that means 55 570 range, 570 to 560 range. So we will have a small support around 55 450 range, but I don't think so it will sustain, because you can see the pattern in 1 hour. Here this was the taking support on this line. So this is the support line. So if we break 55 560 to 570 range, then we will have 55 450. Then it could be a big fall for Bank Nifty. So that will end up here around 55,000 range, 55,040 to 55,000 range. And if you move towards a 4 hour, you can see the Bank Nifty mostly will move around 1 minute. So this can be here this ways. So this was the lower support of Bank Nifty, that is around 54 740 range. So if this we will break this 55 here, that means this range 55 560 range, mostly we will have a downside towards this way. So it might be little up and down and slightly zigzag and come down to 54 740 range, 740 to 750 range. So that's it from my side for Bank Nifty. And if you or sorry if we have a bounce from here, then it can move towards up to here mostly. That means 55 910 to 920, then 55 56 230 range maximum. So otherwise we need to have a good news, or some RBI policy or something else to driven the market to upward. Now we will have both indexes in a crucial support range. So hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope you will get some information from my chart. If you like this video, please don't forget to share to your friends, and don't forget to click the like button. Have you any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box, and you can trade according to the levels, and you can keep some stop loss above the resistance. Mostly there could be a short side chances in the coming days also. So hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching this video.